What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Cajun Towboater Reviews. My name is Bo, aka the Cajun Towboater, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Kingdom Beast Wars Predacon Waspinator. That's a mouthful. I don't even remember Waspinator really being in Kingdom. If he did, he didn't make a lasting impact, not like on the Beast Wars cartoon from the 90s. So we're going to go off of the Beast Wars cartoon in the 90s. He was voiced by Scott McNeil, the one that voices Rat Trap, Dinobot 1 and 2, and Silverbolt as well. His beast form, he's a Predacon. His beast form is a wasp, even though he's not colored like a wasp, but he's more green, purple, and yellow. And he's used as more of the comic relief for the series. He's the only one that is constantly getting blowed up, smashed, and stuff like that, but doesn't die. Yeah, some of the Transformers, they get blown to pieces and stuff like that, but not as much as Waspinator. Yeah, he's the comic relief. Towards the end, season 3, he decides to quit the Beast Wars because he's tired of getting blown up and stuff like that, and he is shown at the end to be worshipped by the early human forms. And then on Beast Machines, his spark is used for the Viacon General Thrust, and whenever they use the I don't even know what the liquid would be called, but the organic liquid that brings out the true Transformer that's in these Viacons. You get a backstory of how he ended up back on Cybertron. Apparently, even the early humans didn't like him, and it's just funny how they put him on this giant like slingshot, and it gets him all the way to Cybertron. It's weird, but yeah, and that's how he ends up as Thrust. His spark ends up in Thrust because Megatron decides to try to get rid of the organic stuff. Modes, because it's a disease from what he said. But in Beast Wars, he does become a host to the Spark of Starscream, the unkillable, destroyable Spark of Starscream. Sparks they were first mentioned in Beast Wars as what gives Transformers life. So it's actually that's one thing it added to the Transformer mythos. But for how I feel about some comic relief characters, y'all may notice that whenever I do speak about, when I do the review for the Red Dino Fury Rangers, Waspinator's comic relief was always, it didn't feel forced. You knew he was always going to get either blown apart, smashed, or like one part he gets cut to ribbons, which is hilarious. But it never felt forced like some kid shows have forced, like fart jokes and comic relief stuff. Yeah, and his voice is just iconic from the Beast Wars stuff, how it's just added that buzzing, like insect sounding voice. I can't do it, so I'm not gonna try it, but I'll throw in some clips here and there while we're talking about the about Waspinator. So let's go ahead and move over to the desk and take him out the box. Oh, but before that, sorry. Here's the artwork. Got Waspinator on the front, and on that little side panel, got all the characters from the War for Cybertron trilogy. Got them on the back in beast mode and robot mode. And that's some more artwork from that side. So yeah, now let's go ahead and get him over to the desk and take him out. But before that, cue the intro. Alright y'all, and here Waspinator is out of the pack. And this looks pretty good. I don't have anything to compare him to because I didn't have the Waspinator figure when I was a kid. But this looks great. I mean, the colors are good. Reminds me of Waspinator. One thing I did notice, he doesn't have his weapon, his gun. This does come out, but it doesn't have a thing like a gun. And also because it is a Transformers toy and they have to transform some way, this is a little loose. It does fit in, but it does come out easily. So let's go ahead and take a look at him a little more. I don't see any imperfections, no paint, maybe a little chip from the black right there, but that could have been because I dropped him. I mean, everything else looks good. Let's check out the articulation in his robot form. His head can go up that much and just goes back to straight, but his head does that. I mean, so it goes with that. Waspinator was always one of my favorites because he was the comic relief of the Beast Wars series.
Waspinator must salvage. Waspinator blow up nobody's salvage. No, why universe hate Waspinator?
His head does close. It's supposed to be open like that whenever he is in robot mode, instead of closed like this when he's in beast mode. So he's got single jointed elbow. His shoulder, I mean, you can do a full 360 and come down. It's a little difficult to do everything with the wasp arms, wasp legs, the way they are. So it's sometimes kind of hard to pose him. There we go. Alright. His hands don't really turn much. There might be a little stiff. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they're a little stiff, but they do a full 360. He has no wrist articulation. As you can tell, he's coming apart as I'm talking to y'all. That's the only bad thing about these Transformers. Whenever you're trying to do something, they'll start transforming on their own. So we got that. He's got single jointed knees, and he can kick his feet up that high, down that high. He can split like this. He's got no thigh swivels, but his knees can bend either way. And he comes apart real quick. So let's go ahead and see if I can get him in robot beast mode while on camera. So let's see. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and edit this to where he's just gonna be in beast mode whenever I come back. Alright, here he is in his beast mode. Was a little harder than I thought. It is a little bulky for the beast mode. He does have his Predacon symbol right here. Let's see if I can get it to show. There you go. It's a little dark, sorry about that, but it's his Predacon symbol right here. As you can tell, I mean, you can see where the legs and everything go. The feet do move around, the wasp legs do move around, but I don't want to move it around too much because it would undo everything for the beast mode. The wings do move. He can rotate a little bit. The head can't rotate, but the antenna do go around. They do a full 360. I mean, he does look like Waspinator. So, I mean, this is a pretty good beast mode. Like I said, it's just a little more difficult than I thought it was going to be, but it is a little bulky too. But other than that, I mean, like I said, this is a good figure. See, you move it around a little too much, and he comes out of the beast mode. But there we go. I'll just leave it like that. But there you go. That is the Transformers generation from the War for Cybertron trilogy, the Kingdom part. Beast Wars, Predacon, Waspinator. So if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you like the Beast Wars figures. Let me know if you like this iteration of Beast Wars. I didn't like it that much because of the way they changed Megatron, the Beast Wars Megatron, a lot. But I did, I mean, for bringing back the Beast Wars characters, I was glad they did. I do like that they're bringing back the Beast Wars toys, since that was my first introduction to Beast Wars. But yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you let me know what y'all want to see. Let me know which figures y'all are looking forward to. I'm actually looking forward to they're releasing a Beast Wars Generations Inferno Predacon, the Ant, and I can't wait to get that one. So yes, this you can search for me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Just search for the Cajun Towboater. It goes with both of my channels. I haven't been able to record much for my Cajun Towboater Plays channel. My brother's been in from Colorado since our dad had a stroke, and he's been staying over and been staying in the room that's also my office to record. And so I'm having to record all of this while he's doing some visiting and stuff like that around the city. But yeah, just you'll see different things. Just read the description. It will have the links to my Patreon, my subreddit, my Instagram, Facebook, and I think it even has my TikTok link in there. But yeah, so I want to thank y'all for sticking with me, and thank y'all for watching and subscribing, and
thanks for coming out.
No, Waspinator has a headache in his whole body.